Everybody watching this video right now, I want you to ask yourself a very important question. How is your relationship with the Quran? Assalamu alaikum brothers and sisters and anybody else watching this video. Welcome to Thought Revolution, a series of videos that I want to put together which basically attempts to draw us back to the Quran, get us to connect back to the Quran, the foundation of our religion, the foundation of our lives. We try. I know many of us try. I try myself to make time for the Quran, to study the Quran, to read the Quran, but we fall short, right? We get busy with other things, we get caught up doing other things, and we don't get time to turn back to the Quran and study. And sometimes, even if we have time, something doesn't feel right inside. You may feel a bit of anxiety. You may not feel like picking the Quran up and reading it. You may try to, engage yourself in something else. And you don't really think about what's going on inside you, right? But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran, in the 47th chapter, verse 24, and really pay attention to this. Allah says, do they not reflect upon the Quran, or are there locks upon their hearts? My brothers and sisters, put yourself in this verse. This is something we need to do when we study the Quran, is to realize that it's guidance for us. So put yourself in every single verse and see what Allah is saying to you. And let's do this. Let's study this verse. Let's do what the verse is telling us to do. Let's reflect upon it. Allah is asking you almost. He's saying, do you not reflect upon the Quran? Do you not ponder over its verses? Or are there locks upon your hearts? And if there are locks upon our hearts and there's something wrong inside, something's not adding up, we need to turn back to the Quran and reflect upon it. Brothers and sisters, this is not an exegesis, this is not a tafsir of the Quran. I'm not qualified to do this, nor is this an academic study of the Quran. Again, I'm not qualified to do that. But all I intend on doing is what Allah is asking us to do. Reflect upon the Quran. Whether you speak Arabic or not, it doesn't matter. Yes, learn it if you can. We all should be trying to learn the Arabic language and study it, inshallah, because it will give us an even deeper understanding of the message. But just pick the Quran up in your language, whether it be English or whatever other language, and start to ponder and reflect over it. Start to study it, brothers and sisters, because trust me, when you pick the book of Allah up, that final communication that's come from Allah, and there is not going to be any more communication till the Day of Judgment, and you start to read the verses and ponder over them, something very special happens. Something very special happens. This information, this word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when it interacts with reality and the physical human being, a reaction takes place which you can't put into words. You have to experience it. And it's literally life-changing. And this is the mercy of Allah. He gave us revelation, guidance, a book which is healing, right? And He's given this and He's preserved it till the Day of Judgment. He's preserved it for us so we reflect over it and we could benefit from it at every time. Whether it be our own lives, giving us life lessons, life hacks, whatever it may be, or whether it be, the da'wah, questions atheists may have, Christians may have, wherever the situation, wherever the question, the Quran has the answers. So inshallah, stay tuned for future episodes, brothers and sisters, where we're going to take some verses, some gems from the Quran, just reflect and think over these verses and benefit from it, inshallah. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.